Greetings, traveler.
The first time I went to like an actual Pokemon tournament or Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, I think I was super nervous as well. Alright, that's good for me, question mark, depending on what we hit. So we know he is even lock, which means we want Hunter's Mark more than anything. He needs to pressure us a lot, right? Keeping the candle shot improves everything if you have Hunter's Mark. I think the Caliset you still keep, right? It's a bit silly to throw it. I think I'd rather look for a mark. Right? The candle shot would be nice. I think I'd rather go all in for a mark. Okay, we got a mark. We got an egg as well. If you have candle shot, it's obviously better. But candle shot doesn't do anything without the mark. So he's also not on coin, so it's turn 4 giant instead. Ooh, and Spider Bomb blocks that. I'm so used to tapping because I've been playing the even luck. That's good. Doomsayer. It's playing 2 of them, right? Okay. So, he plays 1 Sack Pact, which makes no difference this particular matchup. 1 Dread Infernal, 1 Skulking Geist, so Hunter's Mark should leave the hand. Pre-Skulking Geist if we can. If he plays Giant next turn and trades my Sun Fury Protector, it's pretty awkward. If he trades here, because then I can't really deal with it. If you play the Ooze, you can mark trade. You could also giggle him, but then trade the foul with clear. So the upside of Spider Bomb right now is that if he trades it and it kills this and he plays Giant, I can just mark trade and drop the egg. The downside is that I've used my Spider Bomb. I can achieve a fairly similar state by playing the Gluttonous Ooze, right? Yeah. Okay. So we'll hold on to the Spider Bomb. I just don't think you can play Egg because you don't have an activator for your Hunter's Mark. And then the Giant starts going downtown. Okay. That's not a thingy. So here we could play Spider Bomb and have him silence the Spider Bomb. And then I have 6 power on the board. He probably trades one of my minions. I could Hunter's Mark the Drake. Doesn't feel great. I do want to Hunter's Mark sooner rather than later though. So maybe I do just Hunter's Mark the Drake here and play the egg and then have Spider Bomb for the Giant when I can proc it later. Because he can play Geist. He plays Geist in his deck and he could play it. So I think we preemptively mark the Drake and kill the 2-1. And then play an egg. And then we save Spider Bomb, which is the removal mechanic that we can actually keep in our hand. Whereas if we want to save Hunter's Mark, it's vulnerable to his Geist. Silence here. Okay. So silence not hitting the Spider Bomb. That's something. Probably just gets the egg off the board. Makes sense. All these things make sense. So trade here and giggle could mean that... I mean, I think it's always that. It's just... from now on, we're a little bit reliant on our top decks. Having both Grizzlies in the hand doesn't help. He's an even lock. He has tons and tons of cards in the hand. But I think you have to play Giggle, and if he trades and defiles, it's kind of awkward. Then he could play the big boy. Then we have to Spider Bomb and kind of hope. We are very much the defender in this particular game. Yep, there's the foul. And the giant can't come down now. It's a Drake, so I would say he doesn't have giant in his hand, the way I was playing. That's kind of nice. Part of me wants to do that, the other part of me wants to hold it, mainly because he can just Spellstone the Spider Bomb and then it didn't really matter. What's the punish for not doing it? A second Spellbreaker, which he does play. He could also play small minions. He's got 2 Homunculus left, 1 Sun Fury, 1 Ooze. We know he doesn't really have Giant, he would have played it here. So I think I will proc the bomb. Does it matter whether I play the 2 or the 3? It matters if he has Homunculus next turn, but then I just bump into it and kill it, right? So I think this is fine. And we don't want to shoot his face because that gives him more options for his thing. We're definitely draw reliant right now. We need to hit some good stuff. Okay. So very happy we used our play dead. That's great. I might just play a bear here and force removal because he doesn't know that. So this is actually pretty good, right? Because we got rid of all our... We got rid of our 1 mana cards, pre-Geist. We used to play dead. That's something I definitely need to take into account. So I have 2 Scale Stalkers left as Death Rattle activators. Katrina has 2 targets left, so we do need to hit her fast. Guess I play a Grizzly here at 9 cards, 3 health. Probably go for 4 health. He hasn't self-damaged yet. I may have mulliganed wrong. I think I threw Rexar, right? Probably don't want to do that. The way how I look how it plays out now. But we're going to focus on the game right now. Okay. So double self-damage now. Oh, ho, ho, ho. So Rexar is nice. Gives us stuff to do. Do we want to do it right now? He only plays 1 Dread Infernal, so if I Rexar trade, he could defile with the second defile. He could... And how much is that? 1, 2. So his guy goes to 2, so I can flanking it. I think the expectation is 7/7 bodies next turn. Alternatively, I could just get the Spider Bomb developed, but then Hellfire and all that. I think we build a Beast. We do have a Spider Bomb left, which is good for defense. He has 2 Doomsayers. Kodo could do well on that. He doesn't run Siphon. I think I will actually go with the Kodo. Okay. Lifesteal Charge seems better than Poison. So 1 Homunculus left, 1 Sun Fury, 2 Doomsayers. Those are all targets. I'm assuming we're gonna see the 7/7s right now. And then Bubblies and Yummies. Okay. He has 1 more Silence left. Flanking Strike on the 6/2 is nice. If we Flanking Strike, we have 5 mana left. Could make a Beast. Could also put a Grizzly down. We know he has Black Knight. I could also Spider Bomb, cube the Spider Bomb. Hydra with Lifesteal is insane. It also could just kill him, right? Stealth Hydra could be really good here. I could coin it out. I think we do this for now, right? I could have this with Rush. I have to play defense. Lifesteal would have been better. Alright, this could be good. Oh, that's so unlucky. That's so incredibly unlucky. Wow. If all, like even the 4-1 would have been fine. Okay. So 5 mana, 5 mana. I think Lifesteal Rush is just better. So it's a 4-7, this is a 4-8. I could use the Kodo and the 3-3 into the 7-7, heal myself up, leave a 4-1. I could get the 10-10 stealth developed. This is bad. So unlucky on the bomb there, holy shit. Just in general, stuff hasn't really been working for us here. That's okay. His even lock is tech to beat my even lock, so it's maybe not that bad that it doesn't play against my guy. Should have probably just picked the rush on this thing and hit here, right? It's just, felt so awkward. 20 damage, staring it down. Geist, man, brutal card. If I had played that here, I could do this and all that, right? Battlecry adapt, so I could get poison on this, right? I think that's my best bet. Alright, so I have guaranteed poison for 8 mana, right? Maybe get a Divine Shield or something, right? I'm expecting to be dead here to Lich King card and Hellfire and stuff. Yeah, he's making his decision too fast, we're dead. Probably a Hellfire and a Death Coil. Or a Death and Decay. Okay. It sucks, but shit happens. Maybe winnable, maybe not. We're not here to analyze. We can do analysis post-match. Okay, so that's his Warlock through. So he's got a Hunter now, and he's got the Melee Druid. I'm assuming he's queuing the Hunter now. He could try for Melee Druid, and we'll see. I think I just try to get the Death Run Hunter through. That's probably my best bet, right? Winning the mirror now. Could have queued something else against this. Could have queued my... No, actually no, right? Because even lock is slightly unfavored against it. Taunt Druid is also not favored. So we just go for the nuts now, right? I have coins, so I can get Egg Stalker. Potentially. Okay, nice, nice, nice. That's a lot of pressure. Because if we're in the mirror, we swing it back, right? Actually, no, it's not good. Because he got the win with the Warlock against the thing, right? So he probably actually wins. I need to get massively... Like, first of all, I need to win the mirror, which is looking okay. But second of all, I need to get pretty darn lucky. Because if I don't get lucky... His Hunter will take a win against my even lock, most likely. So next turn he hits the egg again and he hits one of my thing. Like, okay, so next turn what does he do? He flanking strikes my 3-3. He trades this into the egg. He trades this into a 5-5. Let's say worst case scenario kills a 5-5. I have a 5-3 versus a 3-3 and a 2-2. Turn 4, what do I do? If I go Spider Bomb here, it's not better, right? He hits here, he Spider Bombs here, it's definitely not better. No, this at least makes him have flanking, which is entirely possible. But as I was saying, it's gonna be awkward, the matchup after this. Assuming I win, which is pretty much the assumption you have to make, right? If we're still in it, then I need to... Oh, nice. Okay. That's great. So I expected flanking strike. This is also a stalker out of the way, which is great. Is equipping Candle Shot better than tracking now? It might be. He runs an ooze, I believe, right? Just double checking. He does run an ooze, so there is that, but he probably doesn't want to ooze. I think because you have Hunter's Mark in your hand, it's better. So I am going to kill the Spider Bomb. So I think I play my Spider Bomb because it might hit it, right? Hey, there we go. Okay, so we are getting super lucky, which is what we need. He's in a really, really good spot after he wins with even luck versus Hunter. Alright, he didn't have that, right? Or did he? Yeah, I actually drew it last turn. Interesting. So if he cube now, it's a somewhat an ambitious cube, but it's an early cube nonetheless. What's he gonna do here? Drop a high main or so, which I can then respond to. I think so, get the pressure on him, right? Giggle just get wrecked by both Mossy and... Giggle gets wrecked by both Mossy and his Rexar, so just get the pressure on him with the cube. Counter cube, okay. Obviously we're a little favorite there. Ooh, baby. Okay, so we do want to kill this so he can't proc it. So I can Hunter's Mark it, I can hit it with my face, I can Terror Scale Stalker this, I get 2 5/5s, I can kill one of his 3/3s, he has 1 3/3 against my 4/3, 2 5/5s, and a 3. He runs 1 MC tech, so that can potentially steal my cube, which is bad. We do tracking this turn, so let's have a look at what's in there. Katrina seems like a good pick. We have a Grizzly and a High Main left and 2 turns to not draw them. I think we're happy with that. So let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. And then let's just hope we don't get MC teched on the cube. That's game losing. Potentially game losing. I do have Katrina into King Crush as a curve. But you do want to kill his cube to prevent what we just did. Okay, not MC tech. Spider Bomb trade. Hit the cube, let's go. Wow, feels like we can't lose. Holy shit. We are RNG protected, it seems. Not much to do. I think we just cube again and keep the pressure going, right? Let's have a look. Or maybe just Giggle. We do want to kill that every time. And we do want to push. So let's say he Rexars me and I Giggle. Cube sets up lethal that way, right? Yeah, now I have perfect lethal against the Rexar. So if that doesn't pull a bear, we win. If it pulls a bear, we're just in a really good spot. So we counter Katrina him. We just keep it running, right? Keep it going. So if he Rexars me, I will still get 2 5/5s. If he doesn't Rexar me, I have a bunch of shit on board. We got super lucky this particular game. He's still in a better spot in the matchup because our Hunter decks are our best decks. We both have a win, but I have to use a better deck. So that's not good. So now we can no longer use the Hunter. The quest stroke has been banned. So we have to get both of these guys through. I believe that the Hunter has a really good matchup versus the Taunt Druid. I can quickly double check that, but I believe so. Just because Hunter versus Druid in general is pretty good. Yeah, it's okay. It's not as bad as versus other Hunters. But even so, I think we try to sneak this one through last. So, we have 2 breakers for his cubes, so he can't just cube me like we did in the mirror match just now. In the mirror match, nobody has a silence, so you just play a cube because you can. Excuse me. I don't think I keep it. I think I want the pressure, right? You need the giant to try and eye roll him here. He's got a 55%er. Oof. Okay, so we do have Geist and we have Coin, so Coin Geist is nice. We do want early pressure a little bit. Okay. I'm just rewatching our previous game as to how that went. Okay, so he was trying to get around. He was trying to get around Spider Bomb, right? But I had coin that particular game. If I go for Vulgar Homunculus now, my giant goes to 4, no, 5 next turn. But otherwise he can set up a Spider Bomb versus me. And then I can giant regardless. I think I still tap, and if he Spider Bombs, I just Homunculus. 9, 10. No, we don't want to, right? Tough call. So not Spider Bomb, that's good. He didn't keep anything, so he could have RNG rolled into the mark. I think you still giant though. This is the turn where it causes most problems. Let's say he Hunter's marks and trades. It's kind of a shitty turn for him in the end, right? You could also go Spider Bomb, proc it. Can't do that anymore now. Yes, like last turn was a little tricky because if you get the Homunculus down, you do block him out of the Spider Bomb like he did when we played against him. Okay, he did get to mark trade. Good for him. So what does he want to do? It's annoying for him to play Grizzly, right? He can play Shaw potentially. He can play Egg. He can try to get Spider Bomb down. If we coin Geist, we might actually hit a play dead or so. I think we just play 2 things here. Try to get the thing out of the way. So he could high main us here. I think we still do it, right? It's just really annoying for him. Okay, so no more trackings, no more playdeads, no more hunter's marks. Rexar, okay. Early, very early. Okay, we got a breaker in hand. That is nice. I think we just trade and heal our guy. I think we do want to tap, although I want to Lich King soon because he can't Hunter's Mark Lich King, so I need to worry about my card count here. He doesn't have any punishes for taunts. So what if I play 2 cards here? I go down to 6. Next turn I draw a card and I tap. I go up to 8. I play a card. I go down to 7. I draw a card. I go to 8. I Lich King. I go to 7. I get 2 cards. I go to 9. So technically speaking, I could get away with 1 more turn of tapping. Actually, that's not true because I'm not playing 2 cards then. Yeah. So yeah, I think I like what I initially went through. That simulation, right? We do have hooked reavers, so tapping is nice. Let me do the math again, right? So 8 cards in hand, tap, go to 10. We play a card, we're at 9. Next turn. It's a bit complicated because next turn I don't necessarily have a great play. So maybe I should have double tapped, right? But I have been in a spot where it's awkward. Okay. So we could defile, trade these guys, push 4, put a Reaver down. And then we go to 6 cards in hand. The turn after Lich King pressure is nice. Kind of like that, just getting the 4/4 out. And then we kind of want to tap every turn. Try to get to the Gul'dan, try to get pressure. Alright, so this is a bit of an issue because he can cube this and then it's a problem. I could still Lich King and double trade, and in that regard it's hard for him to kill my Lich King and cube this. But he could sack the Katrina and then cube that. I don't think I win if I go for Hellfire shenanigans. It's gonna be a good game to review. Alright, we did get Doom Pact, so there's a way to clear stuff. Even if he gets 1,312s. We just need to get Gul'dan first, right? It's annoying that he did get the Hunter's Mark. That's super unfortunate. With 0 cards kept. Okay, this is relatively good news. So if you get rid of this Grizzly, it's no more cubing Grizzlies, but you can always make targets. That's fairly good. If I do that here, I get 5 HP. I can go in. He can sack this and cube. Then I silence his cube. He will proc the cube, right? He hasn't played Stalkers yet. Can I kill this? I don't think I can, right? Alternatively, I just go Drake this round. I think I kind of like the Bone Mirror. You could have another flanking, right? No, you can't. You could have Ziliax. I just want to make it more annoying for him to get value out of this. Although, I do think it's cube time. Tempoed 1 Reaver, right? Yeah. 13 cards left. The Crush. The Smark. What am I doing? My Taunt Druid could potentially sweep him. Oh. No, that's not how this works, but I guess his Melee Druid could potentially sweep him. That's what I wanted to say. So I have 2 Spellstones left. I have Blood Reaver Gul'dan left. I assume I'm dead. There's not much I can do about that. I'm at least dead. I'm at least getting cube stalkered on a bunch of big stealth minions, so that's bad. Trade cube stalker. Gives him 2 7/8 stealths. I don't run Shadow Flame. So now we know Melee Druid's coming in. It literally doesn't matter what I queue. So I think I'm just gonna stick with the even, and then he needs to get his Melee Druid through. So just need to keep track of everything. Anything special in his Melee Druid. He runs an MC Tech. He runs a Starfall. He's got Florist and Twig. Florist and MCT is interesting. It's not the ideal time for me to play. Mecha Jiraxes. Just gonna throw threats at him. Just gonna throw threats at him. Let's hit the Geist and let's do this. If I can get the even lock through, Taunt through, it's not looking too bad. No wild growth. It's appreciated. Still good. He needs to naturalize if he has it, because he's afraid of my Geist, so I'm not gonna throw away Giants. I do like playing the Homunculus because I get less mills with naturalize and it just gives me more room to tap as well. Okay, so that coin could indicate a Malfurion. If he is going to Malfurion, he can't naturalize the Giant, so we can make it a bit of a dilemma for him. I think I do tap Giant, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, now I'm not afraid. We have Blood Reaver Gul'dan. So I did have naturalize. Don't overdraw Lich King, please. We overdrew Lich King. Losing a threat there sucks. But at the same time, we did have to force the naturalize, otherwise he just Malfurions, right? And we don't like that. So, do like the Giant. Not 100% sure on the tap. I do have Gul'dan, so I'm not too afraid of overdrawing. Starfall's Spellstone, because he's armored. so many times already. Okay. So just hoping not too bad of a mill here. Okay. We do want to care for the for the life total. The instinct is to taunt up Drake, go face. What do I do if he goes Malfurion, poisons? I have two power minions, that's not a problem. Next turn I have 7 mana. I have 8 cards in my hand, I draw, go to 9, I can tap. Tap puts me to 18 health, I don't really have much to play. I kind of want to keep the healing in hand for getting out of range, or at least as well as possible after that. Losing Lich King sucks. It's a threat gone. Not finding Geist also sucks a little. There's a Malfurion that he did want to play, but we made him naturalize. That's good. Giant is an excellent draw. The poisons, I do have the 2 power minions, so it's not too bad. I do think I still draw, because if I find Geist, I'll play it. And I want to damage my face for the Hooked Reaver. Do I want to get the Sunfear out of hand? I think I do, because he can't really plague me too well, because I'm sacking my 2/3s, my 2 and my 2/4. I don't think I taunt a Giant because it makes it easier for him to kill it with the hero power. So just pressure, pressure, pressure. 8 cards in hand, 1 mill if he has his second naturalize. Which I guess is somewhat fair because I did get my second Giant. On the other hand, I've drawn way more cards than him. Demons in the pool. We got a Homunculus in there, and that is it for now. But we're gonna get the Hooked Reaver in soon enough. Swipe. Thinking about swiping my face. Alex, okay. Thinking about Alexing my guy. Keeper. Okay. So he has activated our Hooked Reaver. So we can Reaver and heal. I'll look at the sub after the game, sorry. Thank you so much. So what are we afraid of? We're afraid of a naturalize on our Drake and him going downtown, so we'd prefer not to do that. I currently have deal 3 here, which is not really that great. I do want to play the 7/7 because it's great pressure. Maybe it is just start healing face. What can he do to kill me? He can next turn UI my face, and then actually naturalize won't cut it. Maybe I do go face. Let's see. If I go 8 face here, he can't naturalize, and yeah, he trades here. That's okay, right? He's gonna need to plague. Yeah, he wants to plague this round, right? Which is good, because he also wants to UI. So we're essentially making him do things he doesn't want to do. Next turn, we dump stuff, and then we Gul'dan. I might just have lethal with double Hellfire here, right, to kill the plagues. It's looking actually pretty okay right now. He goes Plague, and then double Hellfire, kill him. That's fine. Spellstone. Swipe. Swipe trades. 12, 14. 14 and 6 is 20. Your opponent's at 18. I just want to do the math 2 or 3 times, but I think we're there, right? 10, 14, 17, 20 damage. Our opponent's at 18. Okay. Super slow. All right, so in the end, we're actually going to boil it down to an unfavorable. So Tantrid versus Melee. I hope he's not AFK and he queued up, because I'll regame him, right? I don't mind. Like, I'm just queuing, so do we save time? But let's hope he's just there to avoid awkward situations. Okay. So we are the aggro in this matchup, something I recently learned, because no matter how long you stall and how much armor you gain, Alex with Floop, Florist on your melee, pew 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 pew. So we're looking for ramp, we're looking for Oakheart. Okay, he's there, good. Alright, I see a wild growth, it's good. Naturalize is good to blow up your Hadro. We also have Naturalize for his melee potentially. If you want to just smack it down. 2 Drakes in hand is a little less. That's not so good. Anything particular about his deck in this particular matchup? He's got an MC tech. That's probably the most particular thing. Probably drawing with the Pats, even though armoring is nice. We need Nourish, we need Oakheart. Technically could use Hadro. Okay, Hadro is secure. Look for Nourish. Witching Hour. These are all not bad cards. Give me Nourish, please. Give me Nourish. Could use that. Ooh, not a Nourish. Okay. We can't really draw twice with that, so I think I just developed the Glue Meter. What does he have that he wants to play? He doesn't have Lich King. He doesn't have Tyrants in his hand, so 5 cards, right? No card that he's kept. Might have a UI ready. Next turn's turn 8, then turn 9, then turn 10. What does he want to do next turn? He wants to Florist, ideally, right? If he has melee, next turn is his Florist turn if he wants to. I don't love just playing the Glue Meter, but I think drawing cards is probably not correct. I might need to like cycle for 1 and gain armor. We'll see. Starfall is fine. He doesn't have Florist plus melee. He would have definitely just taken the turn to do that. He could next turn Alex us. That's something we need to be aware of as well. Okay, we found Oakheart. So, on turn 8, we can Oakheart. That is 1 more turn after this. So right now, I need to be somewhat prepared for Alex. I do have Naturalize, so I guess it is not the worst case scenario. I could gain armor twice because I'm technically not looking for anything. At the same time, you could also argue that I don't really have anything to do for next turn, so maybe drawing a card is good. On the other hand, if I draw a card and I find one of my dragons, it's a bit awkward. Nourish, it's a bit too late. Wild Growth would be a decent draw. That's about it. So I think I actually just armor up twice, pump my Spellstone up, see what I can find. Not ideal. But I guess it means we're not dead to other things, right? Like, we're always going to be dead to his full combo after he Alexes us. Not Alex, that's good. Wild Growth here is like a super, super dead giveaway that he's going to UI because he wants to reduce his hand size, right? You'd never cast Wild Growth there if you didn't have UI. So he's going to UI our face. Next turn we're going to coin Oakheart. Assuming we don't draw a second Dragon Etcher, that would be brutal. So there's no other play than just hero powering his face. So he UIs our face. He probably gets a Tyrant, maybe even 2. That's bad news. He's removing armor as well, which is worse than health. Oakheart's still good, of course. Oh! Nice. That means no Tyrant. Super lucky for us. 0 Tyrants in the top 16. 1 Moonfire gone, which is a shit ton of damage. We do only have one dragon left, so, but he doesn't know that, so he's probably still going to prioritize the dragon hatcher. We've had a pretty slow start, so he can probably reason that there's at least 1 or 2 dragons in our hand. All 3 of them is not guaranteed though, so he should still respect the 2-4 here. If we can get a swipe out of him, that'd be nice. Like swipe the 2-4. Uh-oh. Okay. Nice shot. No spellstone there. Yeah. Okay. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that. Probably pretty good, because I can go Drake, spellstone it. Yeah, so he can't Alex me anymore. It's a lot of his burst gone. Oh, that pulls Malygos for him as well, right? Oh. Oh, that could actually be a huge liability. He wants to sack that. Imagine if it pulled Mally and I just naturalize it. Holy shit. He probably has Mally in the hand. Well, no, it's not like you wouldn't risk that. Still, Drake plus Spellstone double trade seems good. Get taunts in the pool. Remove some stuff. We still have Naturalized Hadro. We already have Witching Hour. We don't have a cube yet. What's in the pool right now? Trog Blue Meter. That's it, right? Trog Blue Meter, and then these 3. So 4 taunt minions. Tyrant. Yeah, it's about time for him. So, and then buffs go aggro. Okay. Getting rid of his guy so he doesn't accidentally pull melee. That seems good for him. Alright, we did hit cube. We're not going to overdraw, and we've hit our second swipe. One naturalize gone, he can still naturalize us, so it's extremely risky to rely on one taunt to save us here. If I blow up my Hadro now, I get 4 taunt minions. I draw him 2 cards. Do I give him too much time if I don't go for the first Hadro activation? I want to say yes. At the same time, I do give up my naturalize, which means he can just put the melee down. And he'll have the floop. I do have double swipe, so I can probably deal with melee. I'm also going to get a poison minion. He's lost 1 Moonfire. I think I need to go. Like, just double swipe seems too slow. I'm getting back a Sleepy, I'm getting back a Prime Drake, I'm getting back the... And it's not only that, it's that I prep the Witching Hour now, right? So I could potentially naturalize the Sleepy, but he should not be getting through. It's a good turn for him to just jam the melee. So we got 8 damage on melee, so if one of my 4 power minions lives, that's good. So he's not slamming the melee, that's good. He might be using Florist. If he plays Florist, there's a chance it hits Floop. He's got another Tyrant in his hand, potentially just from the draw right now and the draw from the turn. Okay. This seems pretty good. He's still drawing, and he still needs a turn for Florist. We can actually pressure him nicely here. Witching Hour cube puts... He hasn't used Swipe yet, right? So... If Florist is a thing, he can do stuff. Yeah, I think we just want to pressure, right? What did he go for? Draw a card and attack. Alright, I hit Naturalize for the melee. He's gonna want to Florist, like... What can he do? If he Florists, he can melee, floop, swipe, 1 Moonfire. That's a 14 damage swipe and an 11 damage Moonfire. Alright, so we're not dead yet versus that. But yeah, I think I just make a full board. This can't attack, which is a bit awkward. I don't have branching paths left, but I have double Oaken left. Let's look at an alternative to that, but I don't think there is one. This gets the cube with Hadronox developed as well, so we can start trading with cube and create more Hadros and just pressure, pressure, pressure. Alright, we didn't... Oh, we hit the 3-6, but we also hit 2 Sleepies, so it's a silver lining there. Sleepies are pretty tanky. He hasn't been able to set up Twig as well, which is really nice for us. Next turn, Oaken Summons, weirdly enough, is actually pretty good. Gives me armor and allows the 3/6s to attack. Alright. That's his second and last Plague. Then a Spellstone. No, he's already used Spellstone. Twig. Wow, that's late to still go for that. But why not, right? Okay. If we swipe one of his things, I could potentially hero power one down, and then 4 power dude, 4 power dude, 4 power dude. That's 4 things dead, 5 things dead, 6 things dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He keeps one thing. I can't sack any of my minions, which means that I can't play anything. I could potentially double swipe. What does that accomplish? Swipe one, swipe the other. I'm always gonna swipe one. I'm always gonna trade the poison into one. I'm always gonna be trading these. So if you put it down to that, it's not really worth swiping. I don't think I trade though. I think I save the extra armor. He still has Malfurion, so this is good for the second pair of 1/5s, I guess. Okay, Florist, so how much does he have? First of all, he needs to win the 50-50 here, right? It can't hit Floop, unless this is Floop. And then what needs to happen for him? He's burned 1 Moonfire. Burning 1 Moonfire. The swipe deals 14. It can only be 1 swipe, right? 2, 4, 4. Yeah. Swipe is 14, Moonfire is 11, 25. These guys stay alive. I jam another Sleepy because he doesn't have enough AoE to kill them. Or do I swipe to push more damage? Swipe, trade. This is gonna die, so I may as well trade with it. No, it's not dead yet. I should probably develop something, right? Next turn I'm gonna have 2 Hadros. I am the essence of magic. I am the essence of magic. Swipe something. Swipe my face, right? Ooh. Okay, so fatigue. 1 from his draw, 2 from naturalize. Oh, wow. I think I just win, right? Okay, never mind. So 1 from the draw, 2 from the first, 3 from the other. That's 6 total. So this is a fireball right now. Our opponent will play a 4-12 though. So after he plays a 4-12, we probably... If I sack this, is that good or not? It means my Hadros go to 1. Both of them. Okay. Lich King I could develop. Okay. I feel bad for this guy because I'm like super tryhard mode because I know I suck. So I need to make up for it.